G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, I've got some iron gear. We've been spending the last episode really just preparing for what's to come, which is our challenging of the, I guess the swamp boss, which is the Bonemass. So, I don't actually have all of the iron gear, obviously, but I've got a few things, right? So, the iron sword, which is my favorite. But in the previous episode, we got the iron mace and the iron buckler. We still have a few, I guess, ores and bars of iron that we could spend on other stuff, but I'm not going to worry too much. We've just recently obtained some of the root armor, so I'm not really in a hurry to try and get brand new armor just yet. So I'm just going to see how we go with the current equipment that we've crafted for ourselves, and hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit of a dent or do some damage on this boss. So the plan in this episode really, well, the only thing that I've got in my mind anyway is to actually go and challenge the Bonemass, and yeah, well, we'll see how we go. If it goes horribly, then obviously we'll come back and lick our wounds. Hopefully we won't die in the process, but yeah, if it doesn't go well, then we'll have to sort of rethink the strategy. I'm just going to put a few things away here. We did sort of go hunting for some more deers the other day. So we've got a few raw hunks of deer meat, which is nice. So we'll reserve that for when we need to make some more stews. And we've got some more deer hides, which we've actually got an abundance of. We did make a few more chests because we were running out of space. We've got a dedicated chest for some of our foods here. Plenty of sausages, which is nice. I'm gonna maybe carry a couple of these things at a time, just so that we don't really have too much of an inventory issue. That even might be a little bit overkill, potentially, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it, because we are sort of running low on the Queen's Jam. I'm going to have maybe the black soup. We'll see how long that lasts. And yeah, decide whether or not we actually need to bring all of this with us. If not, then we'll just carry what's needed. I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's anything we need to do before we go. I might just quickly organize some of this stuff here. Maybe we can I guess continue some of the smelting right now. Let's drop some more wood in there. We don't really have a lot of wood. I guess I've just placed down like another stack of wood, so maybe I can pick it back up, but I'm not keen on then having to sort of throw away that wood. I suppose I could just throw it somewhere within the space of the house if I really wanted to, but that's all right. We'll deal with that later. It is getting kind of late, so perhaps maybe the first thing we should think about doing is maybe having a sleep, and you know, we'll start the day nice and early, nice and fresh, and yeah, hopefully challenging the Bonemass won't really be too much of an issue. Actually, one thing that I've forgotten to do is to actually get our arrows. So let's actually fix that, shall we? So fire arrows in hand. Let's equip that. We do need to make some more fire arrows, so it's a shame that I've actually used up some of my resins there. In hindsight, I could have saved the resins for making some arrows. We need some feathers, which we actually got for the first time by hunting some of those birds, which is nice. But yeah, that'll be the only batch that we can make. So we've got about 60 arrows, a little less than 60. It'll have to do. And yeah, alas, we do have the problem of having some random wood here, which I guess I'll just keep there for the time being. I'll just have to try and remember that we've got a little bit of wood there. You know what? What would be a good idea, actually, is just to throw as much of it into the kiln as possible before we go. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, cool. And yeah, we'll throw the rest in here. Okay, I think we're ready. The farm is looking good. Things are still growing, so boars are breeding, which is nice. We'll leave them to their own devices. I suppose they don't really breed until we sort of come back, so they can have a little bit of a rest while we're away. How about that? Alright, so we've got 3 minutes on some of our foods here. Stamina bar is very, very short. Perhaps maybe I'm going to eat a whole batch of new foods as soon as we arrive at the crossing here. Okay, the Bonemass has decided to just like approach us all the way out here. I'm keen on actually bringing the Bonemass back into the swamps, so let's try and do that, shall we? In terms of when I should be using Eikthyr, I'm not sure. I probably can reserve Eikthyr for later if we decide that we need to sort of run away. But for now, let's just see if we can kite him back to where he's spawned. Okay, that's not helping. Yeah, we've got the constant rain, which I don't like, while we're fighting the Bonemass, and it's a disgusting looking rain. It's like acid rain or something. I mean, it's not really acid rain, but it looks like it could be. Anyway, let's just hope that the Bonemass is actually following us. I think it is. And yeah, we've got all those Surtlings there as well. Not keen on fighting them. I'll take some turnip seeds, thank you very much. Ooh, okay. Have we actually been to this tower-looking thing? I don't think we have, actually. Wow. Alright, just needing to clear up the area a little bit. And it seems like... Okay, we've got a bit of a stamina issue. So it seems like we've got some kind of a spawn point there for Draugrs. Actually, you know what? It might be best for us to just leave that alone. The problem is, though, the Bonemass seems to have lost us, so we're going to have to go back and fetch it. I mean, do I even bother with trying to convince the Bonemass to come back to its spawn point? Should I just fight it out here? And that is a very good question. Because I could potentially do that. I just find that the spawn point of this Bonemass offered a relatively, you know, good place for a bit of a showdown. Not a lot of trees, relatively flat, and also, you know, like no water and stuff like that, so there wouldn't be any, you know, leeches to sort of contend with. But anyway, he is coming for us. Let's see if we can continue to attract it towards this side without attracting some of these Surtlings, if we can. Okay, yep, it seems to be following us all the way back here. Exactly what we wanted. Just looking at the timing of some of our foods here, we've got 20 minutes on some of them, 16 minutes on the black soup. Was it black soup? Yes, the black soup. Okay, so let's start chipping away at this guy. Okay, we're doing a little bit of damage with the fire arrows, but not much at all. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm kind of curious to see if we can actually parry. I should perhaps maybe take some poison resist. Okay, we didn't parry, but we did manage to block. Ow. Okay, that was not good. Let's just get rid of any oozes or blobs that decide to spawn. Yeah, okay. We can get a couple of hits in there. Yeah, we are doing a little bit of damage, actually, so this is doable. Oh my god, alright. Okay, so in hindsight, we just need to attract the blobs over this way, so we shouldn't really run for the blobs and try to kill them. We'll just wait for them to sort of come to us. Good thing we had the healing potion there. So yeah, we should be able to do this, guys. I'm quite comfortable with this. I do need to just keep in mind, though, that healing potion does have a cooldown of about 2 minutes, I think. And we do take a little bit of damage when we block as well, so just gotta think about that. Yeah, and that time we actually got knocked back. I think that's because our timing was off a little bit. So yeah, parries are still a thing. It's just that if it's successful, we don't exactly knock the Bonemass back. We just have more of an opportunity, I suppose, to run in and do as much damage as we can. Okay, that was a little bit close. Okay, blob didn't actually spawn that time. Could be maybe just one blob at a time or something. Okay, this fight might take a little while. But as long as we're patient, I think we should be able to do this. Okay, I wasn't sure what he was doing there. We haven't really seen any bosses that behave differently after a certain period of time, you know. I'm just sort of thinking like Dark Souls bosses, you know. Sometimes there's like a second phase and they do different attacks and stuff. Not the case here in Valheim, I don't think. I haven't really observed anything like that in the last couple of bosses that we've fought. Oh wow, okay, that's actually a lot wider than I originally thought. Yeah, it really likes puking up all that poison. I suppose it's not really too much of a big deal to run into the poison, but it does sort of chip away at our HP, doesn't it? So, ooh, okay. That was a big hit. I didn't have enough stamina to actually block that one. Okay, still 3 minutes on the poison resist. Alright, we are almost there, guys. Exciting times. Well, come to think of it, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do after this, though, so we'll figure it out. We've got plenty of iron to play around with as well at home, so... just don't want to get too cocky and, you know, make like a really stupid mistake and die like last minute. Okay, our rested buff is also gone. So just need to be careful about that. Oh, no stamina. Alright, let's just recover a little bit. Nice. There we go. Alright, so we've got a Bonemass trophy. Look at that ugly thing. I'm not entirely sure I would really like something like that hanging in my house, but you know what? That's okay. We'll grab it anyway. Wishbone. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Hugin is here. Hey, buddy. It's been a long time. Let's have a chat. Bonemass left you a parting gift. It seems one of the many bones this living ossuary hid in his belly was a wishbone. This bone contains powerful magic that guides you to things hidden in the earth. It can locate silver veins, but may also lead you to buried treasure. Silver veins? What? Okay. We've just gotten into the Iron Age, and now we're talking about silver. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, it was nice chatting with you, Hugin. Don't be a stranger. Alright, well, the Bonemass has been defeated. Let's just take a look at our map and decide what our long-term goals are going to be next. There's all this mountainous areas just around here, and we know that we've seen a little bit of a mountainous area here because there was sort of snow nearing the area or the pathway that we took to run back to the home with the cart. So we've also seen I think frost or cold resist potions as well that are available for crafting. So I assume we might need to go to these areas. There's still the issue of finding whatever is hidden in the Black Forests. And a lot of you guys are actually saying that we can't stick around on our starting continent. We in fact have to move to another island slash continent somewhere and explore the Black Forests there. So, yeah, well, I'm kind of interested. I mean, obviously I'm interested in both, but I am really, really interested in finding whatever this thing is at the Black Forests. And yeah, we may need to work our way back to the Carve and actually start exploring. But not before we, you know, try a few new things or craft a few new things with iron, because there's still plenty more to craft, and I'm keen on, you know, getting well, not everything, but quite a few more new things, such as like the armor stand. I think that is worth investing in because that might actually give us a little bit more comfort at home. So that's always a nice thing, to be able to have the comfort slash rested buff last a little bit longer. So anyway, headed back now. I just want to quickly come back here and deal with the what is this thing? It is a oh god, I think it's a pile of corpses or something like that. I can't remember what the spawn point is called. Anyway, let's deal with these Draugrs. And these Draugrs being, like, right at the entrance is quite annoying, actually. You know, I'm having a really big problem dealing with these guys. I wonder if it's because my my stamina's not recharging fast enough or something. Alright, there we go. Let's run in there. Okay, now that that's dealt with, let's just check out whether or not there's anything worthwhile in this structure. It's a nice looking tower, actually. Would it help if we just light the area up a little bit? Okay. Well, doesn't look like there's any treasures or anything like that. So, anything below it? It doesn't look like it. Well, before we go, let me just have a quick look at our map here. We do have this swamp gate, which we were working on before. I'm going to cross it out because we've looted the entire crypt there. So there's another swamp gate right here. Let's take a look at our weight. It's 77. So I think it might be worthwhile just, you know, doing a little bit of mining and looting in that crypt. And yeah, that way we can sort of run back to the outpost with a little bit more of a reward, aside from just, you know, bringing the Bonemass trophy, obviously. And yeah, we'll see if we can maybe make a start with our next batch of iron. Have we been here? No, we haven't. Okay, for some reason I thought we'd been here already, but... Okay, you can't reach. Ow! Okay. Back attack. Was not expecting that. Probably deserve it though, since I was trying to be cheeky. Okay, we're having a real hard time trying to reach these guys. Okay, alright. Let's just recharge some of our stamina first, and let's just go in swinging here. Cool. Not mucking about anymore. 19 iron in that one. Nice. Yeah, so this wishbone, so helps you find hidden things, move in the direction the pings get more intense. Pings, okay. Well, I haven't seen a ping yet, but I assume now we just have to carry this thing with us wherever we go, and you know, we'll be able to find said hidden things. Just backtracking for a second, and I'm gonna see if I can... Oh no, we don't have any stones with us, or wood. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. It's alright. We'll survive. Okay. Well, this room seems to have a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, I guess it's just a dead end. Alright. So, straight it is. Here's a pile. Let's work on this. Sorry, not a pile, a muddy scrap pile. That's it. Alright. 292. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to head back very, very soon. I haven't really found too much, have we? Okay. 293. Not really getting very lucky on the iron there, but... Okay, so that's all over. Now, I guess the only direction is towards the right here. Got some more rubies. I don't know if these are that heavy. Doesn't seem like it. Gonna need to eat the last bit of our food. We can swim under there or go through here. Let's just try this first. Okay, another dead end. We do have another piece of scrap iron there, but I guess we don't really have enough weight for it. Can we get rid of anything here? How about that? Yeah, okay, that's a really good trade. Plenty of bones at home anyway, so who needs more bones? Okay, well, I think for a while we're going to give the swamps a rest, because I think the last, like, what, 3, 4, maybe even 5 episodes we've been working on the swamps, including, you know, figuring out how to summon the Bonemass and actually defeating the Bonemass in this episode. The swamp is still quite large, and we've also found the plains around this side as well. So there's plenty to explore here. We will be back. I don't think we'll really get rid of the outpost teleporter for a while yet. I mean, I am assuming that there's probably still going to be, like, even bigger swamps or, you know, decent sized swamps somewhere else. But for now, I think we're going to focus on crafting a whole bunch of stuff using our iron that we've stockpiled. And yeah, I think we'll go back out and try and recover our carve, and we'll do a little bit more sailing. Actually, we could even try to get the new boat, the big boat. That might not be a bad idea. Look at how big our health meter is. And it's all thanks to all these good quality foods that we currently have. Very nice. Suppose there's no real need for me to use Ichthir right now. Nice foggy morning. Surprise! Okay, instead of the deer hides, I would have preferred the deer meat. Anything else I can get rid of? Maybe that. Okay. Yep, that's a good trade. Ooh, got some more thistle here. I don't mind a little bit of extra thistle, since we have been using quite a bit recently. Okay, let's put our iron away. And let's take everything else back. I assume the wishbone is something that we can teleport with. So, let's go home. Triumphantly. Yeah, that was nice, actually. I have read some comments to say that perhaps maybe we wanted to, you know, wait until we got, like, iron, you know, armor and stuff like that to fight the Bonemass, but I didn't really think that that was really necessary. I mean, if you were planning to just tank a lot of that damage and, you know, not parry, maybe. But, you know, I managed to successfully parry most of the time. And, yeah, we managed to do it with a combination of the troll and root armor, which is nice. Okay, so, let's take a look at what we can make here. So, what I mentioned before was that armor stand. So this is something that I definitely want. A couple of leather scraps, 8 fine wood, and some nails. I think it was 4 nails or something like that. 8 fine wood, and was it 4 leather scraps? I'll take a look at the thing again, or 8 leather scraps maybe. Two leather scraps, 4 4 nails. Okay, well, in any case, we have what we need. We sort of want to maybe decide which way to face it. That kind of looks like a good place for it. So let's do that. And yeah, I suppose we should play around with how this thing works. Maybe not before we, you know, organize our stuff. Now that we know what the bones are for, or these withered bones, I wonder if there's going to be like another use for them at some point. I feel like they're trophies in that case, not exactly, you know, crafting or you know, any other type of ingredient. Definitely have entrail overload right now. Got a blob trophy, which, yep, we've got other blob trophies as well. Got some ooze. Again, ooze overload. Got some treasures. Extra meat. Leather scraps, which we can put in here. Some thistle. And some seeds. Speaking of seeds, should we be doing our farming right now? I think we should, actually. Farm looks like it's ready. So let's just get this organized. Okay. Now, let's grab our fresh turnips. And we should have a hell of a lot more turnips now than we have before. So hopefully we're at a good, sustainable point with the turnips. Okay, good. A lot of farming to be done, is there? Alright, so let's get seeding turnips in first. Definitely want to prioritize those. I think we'll do a row of 4 like before. And I think just one more row of 4 should be good. How many turnips do we have? We got 9 out of that. Nice. And yeah, let's do carrot seeds. Again, don't really need to go crazy on the carrot seeds, I don't think. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so, yeah, pretty decent amount. Let's get these turnips back in. Row of 5. Not the greatest day to be farming, to be honest. All this rain. That's alright. I do like a good storm every now and then in real life. Helps me sleep. I don't know, something about the rain. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I feel like just recording the sound of the music of this game in the meadows specifically, and actually including like the rain sounds, and I reckon if I played that while I had some shut-eye, I reckon that'd put me to sleep. I don't know, it's just a nice soothing kind of white noise. I don't know if any of you guys like that sort of stuff. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so let's just chuck some of this stuff back here. We are sort of starting to get a little bit lower on the carrot seeds, but that's fine. We've got 12 more carrots to spare. I don't know how many carrots are in there, but I'll probably just leave it for now. We probably don't need more. Let's maybe drop off our carrots right here. And yeah, I'm just trying to think here what we should be sort of thinking about getting next. I did mention about the frost resist before, so maybe we should try and get frost resist. I assume we might get like 5 or 6 bottles of frost resist in the one batch. So 10 honey, 5 thistle, 2 blood bags. There we go. Uh, 5 thistle. Couple of blood bags. And I think it was just 1 Grey Dwarf eye. We should probably be thinking about like cooking a few other things very soon as well. So yeah, maybe even like the black soup. That gives us... Ah, okay, sorry guys. I just realized, but we did make a mistake with what we ate when we were fighting the Bonemass before. Luckily we still survived, but the black soup actually gave us more health. That's why our health bar was so high. Probably wasn't such a bad thing, to be honest. Maybe we should have had turnip stew instead. So speaking of, maybe we should just make some turnip stew right now. Since we've got the spare turnips. And actually, we do have a spare boar meat as well. So we may as well go with maybe a couple of batches of turnip stew. Speaking of stamina sources, maybe we should have the Queen's Jam right now. It'll give us a little bit of a boost. Drop that back in there. And yeah, we'll use our mead base here. Let's start fermenting the frost resist potions. That way, whenever we do want to use it, we should be ready. Let's increase our turnip supply. And yeah, I suppose we shouldn't really be carrying the swamp key and the wishbone together. Or maybe we could, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave the swamp key there for the time being, because I don't plan on going to the swamps again anytime soon. Not at least until we've given the Black Forests another crack. So... But anyway, I'm just grabbing our old armor just to see how this thing works. Okay, so I assume maybe we just have to chuck everything on here. So yeah, okay, I see. Hey, there we go. All right. I assume that's correct. And then maybe we could even like hang swords and some other stuff like that around here that might increase our comfort level. Actually, we're at comfort level 10 now, which is very, very cool. So that's quite nice. Just thinking here. I think we're missing something. We're missing the pickaxe. Let's actually go back for that. Yep, good. Feeling more comfortable now. We do need some resins. We're again at that point where we're a little bit low on the resin front. Fire arrows. Yeah, we didn't end up using a lot of our fire arrows at all. In fact, the bone mass wasn't exactly susceptible to fire, which was a surprise. I thought, you know, those types of enemies, those sort of liquid-based enemies might be prone to fire damage. But anyway, we got there in the end. That's all that matters. So let's drop some coal in here and let's keep all this smelting going. Chuck more in there. Alright, so the next decision is what do we craft from all of our iron. So I have no idea what a maypole is. We do have all of the ingredients for it, so we could try it out. I'm just looking at other stuff here. A sconce would be nice, actually, to get another sconce. As I said, we've got a couple of resins for that. But then we're going to pretty much be out of resin after that. Let's get the sconce. I do need a sconce. So, a couple of these. And we need some wood. And I think that should do it. Let's just try and get this thing in the right spot. sort of in the middle, like what we have going on the other side. There. Yeah, that looks okay. Cool. Alright. Let's just have another look at whether or not we need to craft anything else. I mean, the Raven Throne will probably give us even more comfort, which would be nice. We've got signs, which I haven't really played around with, actually. Item stand, vertical. I could hang a sword up, and that might look cool. Reinforced chest. Yeah, this costs a couple of iron, though. I don't know if I really want to invest iron into that. And then there's all this stone stuff. Now, it's tempting to get stone stuff right now, but perhaps maybe we shouldn't do that until we know where we're going to have our third build. And I think we're at the point where we need to decide. Just looking at everything else here. Smith's Anvil. I don't think we have a Smith's Anvil just yet, right? I assume at this point there might not be a point in doing that until we sort of go through and get a few additional upgrades. Yeah. So, like, even the iron stuff, we only need level 3 on the forge. We're already at level 5. So, we'll not worry about getting the anvil just yet. Yeah, we even already have, like, the grindstone, right? So, yeah, we're at a decent level for the forge. We'll get the next upgrade for it some other time. I think perhaps maybe the next step is for us to play around with something that we don't have. Yeah, okay, so, and this is another upgrade, yet again, a forged tool rack. 15 iron for that. It's a lot, isn't it? Ooh. This I would like, an iron cooking station. That way we can sort of cook things a lot more efficiently. Do we have 3 chain, though? That's another question. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, we've got a few chains. I'm doing this. Let's get the upgraded cooking station. I assume it will fit in here. Hopefully. Let's check on that again. Yeah, okay, so we need 3 iron. Good. Alright. Oh lord, okay. No. No, we are not ready for this. Actually, one thing that I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys know, but can I actually put this next to a bonfire? And will things cook next to a bonfire? Let me know, guys. If yes, then obviously it makes sense to do it. If not, then I'm gonna have to make a much bigger fireplace. And only then we will get ourselves a bigger cooking station. For now, I think we're gonna have to be content with what we've got. I can't remember if we decided not to place a torch around these parts. Anyway, it is what it is for the moment. Let's continue with our smelting here. We still have wood? Yes, we do. Let's chuck the iron. Oh, actually, no. We might hang on to the iron for a moment because we might need to sort of make a decision on what to make next. I am going to just put back the cooking station that we had before because it is critical that we continue to cook stuff, obviously. Alright, well, I think the next thing that I'm really interested in is really this, the longship. We need 100 nails for that. Deer hides, fine wood, ancient bark. The nails is probably the first thing that I want to get crafted. And then we can figure out whether or not we've got the other ingredients. If we do need to go into the swamps to get some more ancient bark, so be it. We'll do that. Do we not have any additional stews with us? I guess the answer is no. Maybe I do need to start cooking in that case. We need that and that. I'm just gonna have one of our sausages, and do I want one of my black soups right now? I suppose I could. Yeah, alright. Let's do the black soup. And then we'll then continue with deer stews when we need it. Alright. Good. Let's just chuck that there for the moment. All of this can go back there. Alright. So, let's start with the nails. So we only got like 10 nails out of one bar. Let me just go back to our crafting menu again. We need 100. Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna need about 4 more bars then. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, now it's really just about the other ingredients now. So 10 deer hides. We definitely have that. Fine wood, 40, and ancient barks, also 40. Oh, we are so close. Definitely don't have the fine wood though, so we do need a bit of an expedition out to gather some of this material. So let's have a sleep right now. And I'm just going to very quickly do all of these things. The swamps... Yeah, I suppose the swamps... we will have to... well, we will have to essentially go back there and do our thing. And get those ancient barks somehow. Hopefully we don't have to venture too far in to actually get the barks that we need. Yeah, come to think of it, I should actually be making a new axe. Make the process of cutting down trees a bit easier. Okay, we've got some feathers out of that as well. I guess there was a bird living in there. Poor birdie, but it's alright. That's what happens when you snooze inside a tree. that's being cut down. Okay. Look, I can't remember how much more we needed for the fine wood, but I may as well gather a little bit more. You never know when we might need some more. And I don't mind coming across a few grey dwarves here and there as well, because if we can get some resins out of these guys, that'd be good as well. Okay. Some critical damage there. Maybe a back attack or something. Here's a little bit more. Let's just harvest what we need. We're probably going to be running out of fine wood, or trees that give us fine wood near our house. Could be a bit of a problem, but I guess we are starting to think about, you know, the third build now, so by the time we set up a third house somewhere, oh goodness me, I didn't mean to do that, but anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, by the time we get to building a third house, I think, you know, we won't have to worry so much about fine wood, because there'll probably be new sources of fine wood wherever we choose to decide. Bloody hell, words are hard, guys. Choose to decide where to actually set up shop. So, yeah, I would like to set up somewhere where it is... Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully, you guys didn't really hear that. But I've got hoons in front of the house doing their thing. They never rest. It's not even on the weekend yet. But anyway, but yeah, I'm hoping we can set up somewhere peaceful but still accessible to, say, the swamps, or you know, the meadow. Sorry, the plains or something like that. You know, wherever we're going to next, essentially. You know, I mean, that's what teleporters are there for as well, though, I assume, right? I mean, just because we set up somewhere doesn't mean that life has to be hard to get ourselves to where we need to go. Alright, so we've definitely got the fine wood. We need ancient barks. Let's do what we need to do. Get these ancient barks. And yeah, I'm hoping that by the time we start the next episode, we really just need to, you know, gather the stuff that we need and plop down this longboat. I have no idea how big it is, so, you know, I'm a little bit afraid of how much space we actually need for it. But yeah, I assume, you know, it's not going to be too bad. I assume that perhaps maybe the oceans nearby or near the house should accommodate, so we'll see how we go. Now I know we do have the carve near here, and it's tempting to just go sailing with the carve once more, but you know what? We've got everything we need for the longboat. We might as well get the longboat. I hear that there's a little bit more space in the longboat as well, which means that you know, we won't have too much of a problem if we had, like, say, a big haul of iron, or, you know, well, apparently we're going to be finding some silver, right? So I assume silver won't be teleportable, so we're going to have to figure out how to actually bring that home with us. Alright, now that the area is slightly clear, let's take down some ancient trees and get ourselves some ancient barks. Okay, 4 ancient barks there. I think we have enough. And what? How many more was that? Okay, we've got 10 in total. I think that's enough, guys. So I'm not going to stick around much longer. Let's head back. And yeah, I would say that we'll be calling this an episode. I would say this has been a pretty successful day. We took out a boss. We got an armor stand. We have a bit more of a plan of what we're going to be doing next. And yeah, it is basically happy days right now. Just don't want this guy following all the way to the base, but I suppose if he does catch up, we'll just kill him before we teleport. Okay, he might be distracted, so that's good. Okay, before we go, let me just have a look at the chests. Just wanted to check if there was anything that we left behind that we should be just bringing with us. This we probably don't need. So I'm just going to chuck this away somewhere out of the way. Everything else, though, we probably do want to bring with us. So let's go. Okay, let's start by just chucking these away. And also got some more deer meat, which is nice. And yeah, I think we've got everything we need, right? So let's fetch the stuff. So we have 40 of these, and we need another 30 of these. We've got too much stuff, apparently. Let's just let go of a few things here. Okay. Okay, we have a storage issue, definitely. That goes there. Chains go here. 275. Okay, not bad. We do need, I think it's 10 in total for those deer hides. Let's just check this. Yeah, okay, cool. Looking good, but we may need a we may need a workbench set up somewhere out there as well. I can't remember if we've already got one sitting around out there, but we might need to think about making a workbench as well. There it is. Okay, well, we need 10 wood for that. So that might put us over. Yeah, okay. Oh, Lord. Good times. Okay, yep, that did the trick. Okay, so we just need to make sure that we come back with our, come back to fetch our iron pickaxe before we go. But yeah, exciting times. Gonna definitely give the long boat a try when we come back in the next episode. But for now, I think this is where I'll leave you guys. I'll take a bit of a break and we'll be back with the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.